Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo 2, and guess what we get to do? We get to do the shittiest event in the entire game! Okay, maybe not the worst one, but it's pretty bad, man. We're rocking one of these Fiat 500s right now, and the thing, it has like no horsepower. Like, I'm almost positive that I have a lawnmower that's got more juice in it than that. I think that my own feet might have, like my Subarus might have more horsepower than this car. And that's not saying, well actually, I'm not slow by any stretch of the imagination, but my god, man. Like, why would a car only have 50 horsepower? Like, I mean, I get it. I mean, I know that people aren't it's not necessarily going to be out on the Autobahn, for God's sakes, but I mean, that's just stupid. I don't even have the right words to put together for that, but it's something. I mean, at least it'll make this race relatively easy, just because it is what it is. It makes it a lot easier to turn. That's for damn sure. But whatever. I'm just excited to be playing this again. I haven't played this game in, oh, I don't know, probably about a week. I kind of took like a weird hiatus from this for a little while, which wasn't a bad thing because this game has just been so long that it was kind of nice to kind of take like a little detox from it. Now I can jump back into it full force and it'll be all good, even though, go figure, the first race that they would throw at me on this would be Trial Mountain, and we're doing it backwards, which makes it that much worse. Which I think I've only done this backwards just a couple of times, I think. But so I was watching the Boston Red Sox game, and then I was sitting there and it hit me. And I don't know why this has never hit me before, but why in the fuck? And this goes for a lot of, like, why is their mascot the Red Sox? Like, is their mascot like I mean, I understand like the mascot or like the logo is physically a pair of red socks, but is that, like, if they had a mascot, is that what their mascot is? Like, is their mascot just a pair of red socks? Like, that's one of the least threatening things. Like, oh god, we're playing the Red Sox. They're just, oh, it's so, oh no, our car's actually topping out at speed. It's actually like redlining it. We can't go any faster than that. 91 is, that's as fast as this thing goes, man. The family curse was 91, not 81. That means I have 10 more years until I'm worm food. I'm not going to die. But yeah, dude, like, I was just thinking about, like, the Red Sox. Like, what the hell about that name is even threatening in the least? Like, even my favorite team, the White Sox, like, what the hell is threatening about that? Like, oh, if the White Sox and the Cardinals were to get into a fight, I wonder who would win. I don't know. I would take the Cardinals, seeing as the sock is an inanimate object, unless somebody took the sock and crammed it down the Cardinals' throat or something. Then, by default, the White Sox would win, because they would have caused, you know, death by choking, or asphyxiation if you just, you know, put the sock over its head. But then it led me to think about some things, like, what are some of the other really weird mascots out there in the world, like other mascots for teams that just don't make any damn sense? And then I started, like, getting into, you know, some of the other team names, like, I think there's a college team, Western Kentucky. They're the Hilltoppers, and that one always threw me for a loop. I'm like, what the fuck actually is a Hilltopper? And then I looked into it, and they literally named, like, their mascot is just like this weird amorphous red blob that I've never really understood, like, what that was supposed to signify as a Hilltopper. And then I read into it, and they named their college the Hilltoppers because of the fact that their campus sits on top of a hill, and because of that, now their mascot is in the shape of a hill. That's their logic for it being an amorphous red blob, because the top of its head is round like a hill. Then it works that way. That's their theology, and I just, like, sat there like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like what in the hell is that like, why would that be a good mascot for any reason? Like, nothing about that scene. And, like, when I think of a mascot, like, I would want to be somewhere that's, like, threatening, or something that would be cool sounding, like the Storm, or like the Seminoles. Like, Florida State Seminoles has always been really cool. Or, you know, the Florida Gators, or the Oregon Ducks, even though the Oregon Duck isn't necessarily a threatening animal, but it's fucking cool because... Or, like, you know, the Tigers, or the Lions, or, you know, anything that just sounds like the Storm, or even, like, the University of North Texas Mean Green. That one's really cool, too. But, like, those ones, they sound cool. They make more sense. And then I did a Google search for weirdest school mascots, and I swear to God, I found some of the weirdest things in there. Like, I don't understand how any of these could be real things, but they totally are. They absolutely are. And I wrote some of them down because I had to talk about this. Because it just, like, my brain just went all over my wall in my room because I couldn't believe that these were real things. Like, these mascots, I'm not fucking kidding. These are real things. So, I've got them all right here, and I'm just going to read some of them off because I have to. Like, I'm doing this world a service, and I know that you guys are going to be as 100% blown away as I am. And maybe by some, you know, course of divine intervention, maybe one of my viewers has actually gone to one of these schools before. I don't even know. But here we go. So, there's the University of California, Santa Cruz Banana Slugs. Oh yeah, it's real. Nothing says like, hey, we got a huge game next week against the Banana Slugs. You guys better get ready for that, cause they mean business. God damn it. Or let's see. There's the North Carolina School of Arts Fighting Pickles. Oh yeah, it's real. It's fucking real. The Delta State Fighting Okra, because nothing says intimidation like some fighting vegetables. I mean, that's what I need. Or how about this one? This one may be one of the least sensical ones that I can think of. The Avon Old Farms Winged Beavers. The Winged Beavers, because that's real. Apparently, it's like a hockey team. Because their mascot, it's like, it's a beaver with wings that's wearing, like, you know, like a, kind of like a hillbilly, like, red and black plaid shirt that's, you know, got like a hockey stick and ice skates on. I'm just like, what the fuck is this even supposed to be? Like, why would you want to have a winged beaver as your mascot? Like, even just the beavers in general, because the other college out of Oregon, the Oregon State Beavers, yeah, that's another team that has the Beavers as a mascot, and even that's just kind of fucking weird in itself. But that is another one. And then there's the, and I don't know what, I'm assuming this would be out of, like, Hawaii, just because it sounds Hawaiian, the, and I'm probably saying this wrong, but the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. Because, you know, because, you know, I would really want my school mascot to be a Western-based ghost that, you know, is galloping on a horse? I don't know. Oh my God, look at me, I'm dead and I'm a ghost, but I'm galloping on my fighting steed of justice. Oh shit. Oh no, this is not good. Oh no, this is really not good. Our car's not fast enough. Oh shit. This is going to be a serious problem when we come to this turn, because we're not going to be able to fight these guys off. Our car literally doesn't shift into 6th gear. That's not good at all. Well, that's going to be a problem. Hopefully when we can get into first place again, coming around that final turn, and then maybe I'll find a way to stave them off. But back to the list. Then there's the Hoopeston area Corn Jerkers. And I don't know, it sounds like oddly sexual to me, like they're, you know, that they jerk off corn. I mean, obviously, it's kind of reminiscent to, like, you know, the Corn Huskers of Nebraska. But it just sounds so much more awkward and sexual that it seems so wrong to hear it, you know? And then there's this one's one of my favorite ones, the Frankfurt Hot Dogs. It's like, is that not one of those awesome things you ever heard? Hey guys, we got a great game against the Hot Dogs. We're gonna toast them. And then there's the Waters Meet Nimrods, which I don't even know what the hell a Nimrod is, but apparently that's a thing. So, you know, that's, or this may be one of the worst ones. The new Berlin pretzels. Oh yeah, it's real. I assure you. Oh god. Oh god. We're not gonna make it, man. We're not gonna make it, man. No! No! We have lost! No! Damn it. God, I knew that was gonna be a problem. Now I have to go invest in a... God. I have to go invest in a fucking extra drivetrain now for this? So stupid. Why didn't I think of that? Let's see, what was another one? Oh yeah, there's... And this one, it's like purely coincidental. Or actually, no, it's not. It's not coincidental. Like, it's the circumstances of the town name, because they're called the Butte County Pirates. But on the logo, it just says the Butte Pirates, and then, you know, you're gonna naturally confuse that with Butt Pirates. And it's like, why would you name your school that? Why would you ever want to give the opposition? Because these are, I mean, these are high school kids. You know how high school kids are gonna be. Why in the hell would you even give them the opportunity of that? What is this gonna be? Semi-racing? Is that gonna be... That's gotta be like 6 gears, I would hope. I mean, if not, this is gonna be a total waste of $5,500. So let's just give it a go. I don't even know. Let's try it again. So, oh yeah, dude. Okay, this is a good one. The Tutopolis wooden shoes. Nothing says, oh man, I'm absolutely terrified of this team, like the Tutopolis wooden shoes. Oh, we're gonna dance all over them tonight. We're gonna walk into their arena, and we're gonna go right square up to midfield, and we're just gonna dance all over them until they die. All right, we're gonna be able to shift into 6th gear. Oh no, dude! Now we can't even. It's not even going into. It's like slower than it was before. Why? Like, what was the point of that? It did me less good to have that than it did before. What was the point of that? Do I really have to get a full one? Like, a full thing? I don't want to have to, like, adjust the damn thing on my own. That's stupid. I don't want... How annoying is this? Maybe I can just... son of a bitch. I want to go back to, like, my regular one. Is there a way I can uninstall this crap? I don't know if I know how to do this. By the way, I'm watching Family Guy, and they're doing the Rick Astley thing right now, and that's awesome. So, hold on a second here. There's got to be a way. Semi-racing transmission. You would think with a racing transmission that they would take care of that problem. But no, why? Oh, actually, I can take care of that when I get into this race. That's right. It's not in there. Yeah, then there was the Point... This one's probably the most racist one, by the way. The Point Pleasant Big Blacks. The Big Blacks. Apparently their mascot's a knight, but why the hell would you call it the Big Blacks? Like, you can't get any more racist than that, and yet the people with this school, like, they didn't even think of that. Like, why would you do that? And then there's also the Roscoe, Texas Plowboys, because that doesn't sound totally gay or anything. No offense against gay people, but that sounds so gay. I know that, you know, obviously a plowboy is a person that mans a plow. And then, oh, I forgot to mention this one. Yeah, this one's absolutely the worst one. And when you guys hear it, you're going to think I'm totally lying to you. You're going to think that I'm literally saying non-factual statements directly to your face, but it's 100% legit. This is the Rhode Island School of Design NADS. I'm not kidding. I'm 100% serious. Their mascot name is the NADS, like balls. And their mascot literally is a guy in a dick suit. He's a guy that struts around in an actual dick suit. And they're okay with that. It's literally a dick with 2 balls. That is their mascot. Is that not the most, like, fucked up thing you've ever heard of in your entire life? Like, why would you ever let that slide? Who, like, what type of drugs were the superintendents or whoever it is that deals with the naming of the school, like, who let that slide? Who was like, hey, when we're, you know, when they're sitting around the table thinking of what the mascot's gonna be, like, why wouldn't they be like, hey, I got an idea, let's call them the Nads, like, that'll be great. Oh, I totally agree with that. That sounds like a great name for our institution to put our children in. Because, and apparently, like, for their basketball team, their cheerleaders, like, their cheerleaders actually have a name, and they're called the Jockstraps. 100% serious. They're the Jockstraps. For whatever reason. Like, nobody seemed to think in their twisted Rhode Island-ass brains that that was a bad idea. And by the way, a lot of these schools, believe it or not, they're all from Illinois. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them are from Illinois. Like, what the fuck is going on in the Illinois school system where you would have school names like that and nobody seems to think it's a problem? Like, where are the parents being, like, so outrageously outraged by that they wouldn't, like, petition to have the names changed for this shit? Like, a couple of them wouldn't be, like, that bad. Like, the Galloping Ghosts wouldn't be, like, the worst thing in the world. But, like, the Nimrods and the Pretzels. Like, the Pretzels. Who's gonna ever be intimidated by a pretzel? And, like, what? Are their helmets brown? Or what? And, like, the Butte Pirates? Like, the Butt Pirates? That would give opposing teams jokes for years. And the Fighting Pickles, like, people could make dick jokes with that all day long. And the Banana Slugs, I mean, that's just whatever. And the Nads, I mean, for God's sake. So let's go out, let's go kick them in the Nads. You know, and fucking ball punching shit. And the Wooden Shoes, like, how fucking stupid is that? The Wooden Shoes. And there's even a high school up in Washington that's it's the Camas Paper Makers. Definitely saw that when I was driving up to Seattle the other night. And even in Oregon, there's I'm trying to remember, I think it's like the Astoria, I don't know if it's Astoria, but they're the Orphans. The fucking Orphans! Like, why would you ever want that to be your mascot for your school? The Orphans? Really? That bad, huh? You were grasping at straws that bad, huh? Or just fucking the Winged Beavers, or the fucking Hot Dogs. Like, I'm so blown away by this that I can't even stand it. I'm like, ugh, I don't even know. But now you guys know. Now you know that, you know, as weird as some pro mascots can get, like, you know, the fucking the Hilltoppers and the fucking the Red Sox and the White Sox and the Rockies and like the I don't know, fucking like, I can't even think of them right now, but there's so many weird ass things out there. Like the Utah Jazz is one that really bothers me. Like, there's no fucking Jazz in Utah. I get it that they were the New Orleans Jazz at one point, but why? I know that they moved that franchise to Utah, but why would you keep the name the Utah Jazz when there's no fucking jazz there? Like, it rolls off the tongue okay, but it still doesn't sound right. Like, it's like when they moved, like, the what was another one that didn't make any goddamn sense? There were a couple other ones in the pros that never made any damn sense when they moved it, but I don't know. That's just, it was something it's been bothering me like all day, and I needed to talk about it. I needed you guys to understand my weird obsession of knowing that there's some really fucking weird high school and college mascots out there that really make me scratch my head, because I kind of want to go and talk to the people in charge of that and tell them that they're fucking Nimrods, like literally Nimrods from Water's Meat or whatever the hell it is, and tell them they're fucking crazy. But with that out of the way, we've run out of time for this episode because I didn't realize that my stupid tirade just went on for almost, 20 minutes. So we knocked out the Fiat Cup finally after 2 or 1.5 failed attempts there. So when we come back, what do we have left in here? Is there anything left in this thing? Okay, we did that one. Are we actually done with There's no way. Are we actually done? We did that one. I do remember that. I'm checking just to make sure we got this done, everybody. I know that this is kind of wasting time. But I think that we might actually be in... Oh, okay, the 106 challenge. We'll be doing that one next time, because I think that's actually the last one left in West City for us to do. We just did that one. Lancia doesn't have... Oh, yeah, they do. Okay, we already did that one. That was the Delta Cup. Venturi doesn't have one, so Peugeot... I think that's how you say it. I think I'm wrong, actually, though, but that's the last one for West City, and then that will be completed completely. And then we'll be moving on to North City, so that's what we're going to be doing when we come back next time, guys. But until then, this is your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching and listening to my stupid-ass, completely unnecessary rant about that. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.